Hi everyone, it's Savannah for KelownaNow, and I'm here backstage with Jay from the Northern Pikes here at Rock the Lake. So Jay, welcome to Kelowna. How's it been treating you?
It's been great, Savannah. It's a beautiful place. We love coming to Kelowna.
That's awesome. Before we talk about Rock the Lake, I want to know a little bit about the new record you guys are working on. What can you tell us?
We've recorded 10 songs. We recorded at the National Music Center in Calgary, Studio Bell, National Music Center. They have 3 gorgeous recording studios there. It's a great place, actually. If you get a chance to go to Calgary and go to the National Music Center, it's well worth seeing. It's a lot of vintage gear and a lot of really cool stuff. We're working with Graham Lassard, and we've basically recorded the album. We did it over 2 sessions. We did 10 days in February, and then we did another week in July. And so recorded a lot of it pretty much live off the floor. It's got a very energetic live vibe. The band now consists of myself on bass and vocals, Don Schmid on drums, and Brian Potvin on guitar and vocal, as it's been since 1984, really. And our newest guy, Merle Brick, has not been playing with us for the last 12 years, actually. So as our fourth now, we have Kevin Kane, who's from the Grapes of Wrath. And the Grapes of Wrath still exist and still play, but Kevin is our fourth guy in the Pikes now. And so with the new record, it's really a mix of songs between Brian and Kevin and myself and Donnie. So it's really a group effort, truly a group effort.
That's awesome. I like that you said it's got an energetic vibe. What are some of the inspirations you guys have been taking in throughout the last couple of years when putting this one together?
Boy, that's a good... Well, you're obviously influenced by current events and the state of the world. They can't help but have that happen. But obviously, love and romance and relationships are immortal and will always be around in great songs. So those tend to show up as well. So, but you know, it's really got a fresh sound to it, and we go from some pretty heavy rock sounding stuff to some really kind of I wouldn't call it slick as much as just very atmospheric pop music. And yeah, we're aiming to have it out in the spring of 2019. And so right now it's being mixed by Graham Lassard. It'll be mastered by Peter Moore after that, and then away we go. And we start kind of getting the wheels in motion to promote the record starting, I guess, later this year. And like I say, coming out in probably April or May of 2019.
That's awesome. And you also have 2 albums that are celebrating 30th anniversaries, one last year and then one this year. What's it like having hit that milestone and then going back into the studio to record something new?
Well, it was interesting because Big Blue Sky was our first album out on Virgin Records. It came out in 1987. So last fall, Universal Music, who's now our record label, put out a 30th anniversary version of the record, which was 3 vinyl LPs or double CD, or you can obviously buy it digitally online. And the record is the original Big Blue Sky album, remastered. The second one is live at the Horseshoe Tavern, the Northern Pikes, recorded in September of 1986, and that was before we even signed our record deal. And the third one is 10 previously unreleased tracks from the Northern Pikes, from the Big Blue Sky era. So that was essentially kind of a new record, but recorded roughly 30 years ago. But since that time, it's now become 2018, and it's the 30th anniversary of our second release, which was released almost exactly a year, 30 years ago to the day. Like on August 8th was the original release date of the album Secrets of the Alibi. So, you know, time flies, and we're fortunate. We have a big catalog of music, and we've been making music for a long time and putting out lots of records over a long period of time. And I think it kind of helps to keep you young. You keep thinking of new ideas and new things happen. And we've been playing for the last number of years, you know, on the strength of, I guess, the re-release of the Big Blue Sky album and also 3 best of albums. We have one called Hits and Assorted Secrets that came out in 2000, and then another one that was called Platinum that came out in 2007, and then another one, Icon, of the Icon series with Universal, that came out in 2016. So there has been music coming out, but nothing that's brand spanking new. So it's really exciting to have something new in the can, you know.
And you had mentioned you do have a very extensive musical catalog. What's it like creating a set list for an event like Rock the Lake, where people obviously want to hear the hits, but what are you guys looking forward to playing?
You know, it's a 1-hour set. We throw in the best songs we think that people are going to react to, and in a situation like this. And also, you try and foolproof your set because there's a lot of bands and your changeovers are really quick, and you may not necessarily get the sound check time that you want or that kind of thing. So you just kind of put it up and go with it. And so you go with a bit of the tried and true in a situation like this. So, but you give the people what they want, and I think they appreciate that.
That's awesome. Well, Jay, I won't take up too much more of your time, but thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, and we are so excited to have you here rocking the lake.
We're very happy to be here. I love Kelowna. I have family connections here, and I absolutely love it here. It's great.